I want to just kind of go through a couple of things to get you thinking about how to prepare for the storms that are coming in tomorrow. We want to prevent projectiles. In other words, prevent something that the high winds might take and throw at your house or perhaps at you. Maybe secure those backyard items, maybe your garbage can if tomorrow's garbage pickup day, bring it in early. Don't forget, get that weather radio, make sure the batteries are fresh, make sure it's programmed and ready, and also download the CBS 42 app. These storms are going to hit at night while you're sleeping, so you just want to have some way to make yourself aware that the storms are rolling through. Let's take a live look outside. Fairly calm tonight compared to what it'll look like this time tomorrow night. We have a lot of clouds out there, and it's also starting to get a little bit foggy. Moist air in place, that's one of the ingredients that we look for fog overnight. And tomorrow we'll be looking for those ingredients to come together to give us that storm threat. We may see a couple of spotty showers through the day, but let's look at our exclusive TitanCast computer model. I just finished analyzing the most recent run of the model, and it's showing now that the line of storms that we're expecting will start to approach the northwest corner of the state, let's say around 7 o'clock, and then they'll quickly march across the state. And I think places like Arley, Jasper, Fayette, northern Tuscaloosa County just before 10 o'clock tomorrow could see the damaging straight line winds. And again, there's a possibility that some of those storms may spin up a brief isolated tornado. But I think when I look at the way the model is projecting the line of storms, this is most likely going to be a high wind event. Quick burst of wind, then heavy rain, and then it will all move out. After it moves out, we're going to be looking at a northwest wind flow and much cooler air moving in for Friday, but we have to get through the storms tomorrow before we get to that cooler air. And again, the highest risk will mainly be for damaging straight line winds. With all the snow and ice we've had recently, well, some of those tree limbs may be a little bit weak, so it might not take a very strong wind gust to knock a tree limb down or perhaps knock a tree down, and that could increase the potential for perhaps some isolated power outages. Again, there is a small tornado threat. We can't rule that out, but it's not the highest threat that I'm expecting. Temperatures right now in the upper 50s and low 60s, and they won't really change very much in the overnight hours. So that's why we're anticipating seeing some fog as well as low clouds, 62 degrees for the overnight low temperature, maybe a stray shower, but tomorrow, keep the umbrella handy. During the day, even with southerly winds, we're going to get into the mid-70s. There's a chance of a couple of spotty showers before the stronger storms roll in later on in the afternoon and the early evening. I rate the next day's weather from 1 to 10. It's called the Norman number. For tomorrow, it's up to a 5. And as we take a look, after the storm threat coming through tomorrow night into Friday, we'll cool down with a high of 58. Saturday should have a lot of sunshine. We'll start kind of chilly at 37, climb into the upper 60s. And next week, they'll have some couple of cool mornings, but I think we'll stay dry with the exception of Sunday. There may be a brief passing shower that moves through at that time.